At the beginning of the movie, a red car stops on the street in front of a bank. Three robbers, Buddy, Darling, and Griff, get out of the car and head to the bank with their weapons. Their getaway driver, Baby, sits in their red car outside while the robbers start the bank job. Baby jams to the song Bell Bottoms in his car. Moments later, the robbers run back to the car, and Baby drives them away, still listening to the song through his earphones. As they drive around the city, the police start following their car. Baby drives evasively through various obstacles in his way, and soon a police helicopter joins the chase. Baby drives alongside two other red cars, and the three of them go into a bridge, tricking the police, allowing Baby to escape. He enters a parking lot, changes to another car, and gets away. Later, Baby goes to get coffee while listening to Harlem Shuffling on his earphones. He gets coffee, enters a building, and the robbers' gang needs their employer, Doc, to split the cash of the robbery. Griff asks Doc why Baby is constantly listening to music, intimidating him. However, Baby doesn't flinch. Eventually, they each take their split and depart. Doc takes most of Baby's share, giving him only a little cash. Doc also gives Baby a pair of gloves and a new burner phone, telling him he'll call Baby soon for another job. Baby goes to his house, where he lives with an old deaf man named Joseph. He keeps his share of stolen money hidden inside the floorboards. Joseph advises Baby to get out of the shady business. Later, Baby takes recordings from his meeting with Doc and other robbers, remixing the voices into a song. In his drawer, he has all his recordings named and remixed into songs. Among them is a tape labeled Mom, triggering memories of his early days with his mom driving in the city. Baby goes to Bo's diner, and a waitress named Deborah passes in front of him, singing the song Baby. Baby records her humming into his recorder. Deborah returns to take his order, and they chat. Baby learns the song's title and later finds the exact song in a music store. Back home, he and Joseph dance to that song. Baby gets a call from Doc, offering him a new job. Baby goes to Doc, where he meets his new crew, Eddie, No-Nos, JD, and Bats. The crew questions Doc about Baby constantly listening to music. Doc explains it's due to an accident leaving him with tinnitus, so he uses music to drown out the humming. For Doc and Baby, this is the last job to settle a debt. Doc explains the plan to rob an armored truck. The following day, the group drives to the armored truck. Baby waits in the car, listening to a song, while Bats kills the truck's guard. Baby drives off, and a Marine follows them. In a tense chase, Baby avoids Bats killing the Marine, driving along the highway and changing cars in a parking lot. Later, they meet with Doc to split up their shares. Baby only sees Bats and Eddie, so Doc gives Baby his share and asks him to dispose of JD's dead body. Baby takes the car to the junkyard and crushes it, having flashbacks about his childhood. Baby goes to Bo's diner and meets Deborah. They chat about songs, and Deborah asks his name. Baby responds, and they leave for a laundromat, talking more about themselves. Baby shares about his hearing problem from the childhood accident. After some days, Baby takes a new job as a pizza delivery boy and starts dating Deborah. Doc approaches him during dinner, threatening Deborah's safety and forcing Baby to agree to more robbery jobs. Baby later drives Deborah home, and they share their first kiss in the car. The next day, Doc takes Baby to plan a robbery at a post office, asking him to scout it with his nephew, Sam. Baby calls Deborah, asking about running away together. Deborah agrees, and Baby meets Doc to plan the new heist. There, he sees Buddy, Darling, and Bats, going against his personal code of not using the same crew for more than one heist. Doc explains their plans for the post office, and the crew acquires new guns from an arms dealer, the Butcher. On the way to the Butcher, tensions rise, and Bats asks Baby to stop at a convenience store. There, Darling feels uncomfortable due to Bats' behavior. The crew reaches the warehouse, but a gunfight erupts when Bats shoots the Butcher. Darling gets shot, and the crew drives off. Bats reveals the Butcher was a cop, marked by APD on the guns. They abandon their car, steal another, and meet with Doc to split shares. Bats forces Baby to stop at Bo's diner, raising suspicions. Bats pulls out Baby's recorder, knocks him out, and later plays some of Baby's remixed tapes. Doc learns about Baby's skills and agrees to let him drive for the crew. The next morning, the crew, with Buddy taking Darling as a fake hostage, heads to the heist location. Baby waits in the car, meeting the teller from the post office, signaling her not to go inside. The crew returns abruptly, and Bats shoots a guard. Baby is ordered to drive off, but Bats forces him at gunpoint. Baby accelerates and crashes into a truck, killing Bats with iron rods. The police chase them, Buddy and Darling shoot at cops, and Baby is pursued. He enters a shopping mall, changes his appearance, and evades the police. Baby steals a car and reunites with Buddy and Darling. Darling gets shot, and Buddy shoots a cop. Baby leaves a note for Deborah and escapes, returning to his apartment to find Joseph injured. He calls Deborah, leaves money with Joseph, apologizes, and leaves as the police search for him. Baby drives to Bo's diner, encountering Buddy, who threatens him for Darling's death. A cop enters, and chaos ensues, with Buddy shooting the cop. Baby calls Doc, returning his share from the post office heist. Doc sees Deborah and agrees to give Baby the tapes, providing money for them to run away. As they leave, the butcher's men attack. Buddy runs over Doc, and a chase ensues. Baby rams Buddy's car, causing it to fall several floors. Buddy survives, but Deborah hits him with a crowbar. In the final confrontation, Buddy falls on a burning car and dies. The next morning, Baby and Deborah drive off, listening to a tape of his mom singing. They encounter a police blockade, and Baby stops to surrender. The police arrest him, leading to a trial where several witnesses, including Deborah, Joseph, the post office teller, and the car owner Baby stole from, testify in his favor. Despite this, Baby is sentenced to 25 years in prison, with the possibility of parole in 5 years. During his time in prison, Deborah sends postcards about their future plans. After 5 years, Baby is released, and the scene transitions from black and white to color. Deborah waits for him in a car, mirroring Baby's earlier dream. The movie concludes as Baby walks up to Deborah and kisses her. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Turn on notifications, give this video a like and comment on what your favorite part was. Thanks for watching.